10 minutes on the game clock. This will solidify the semifinals, or the quarterfinals, I should say. See how it pans out. Zemun control their own destiny. And if Zemun gets the win, that'll obviously end the hopes of The Hague. And lift Piran automatically into the quarterfinals as well. So here's Bas Roosendaal handing it off. Matt Van Tongeren, nowhere to go with it. Lost the rock, and Boofy will make him pay for it. Easy breezy layup for him. Zemun on the board first. MVT, nowhere to go. So he throws an errant pass. And you see Bas Roosendaal telling him, slow down, man. Just chill out, you're good. That's that veteran leadership in him. Boofy gonna take the handoff. He gives it up. Mr. Dugosia. Nice moves. Patient on a drop step. Bucket. A couple of the quarterfinals already set. Got Novi Sad and Riga, Princeton, and Umpolets. Now we'll get to the other side. We know that Lehman is the top squad out of B. We'll see who ends up being the #2 and the #1 from D. I also know that Harlem is the #2 team from Pool B after picking up a huge win over Belgrade to lock down their spot. There's Boofy, whistle for the foul. So here's Averink. He's gonna shoot one, and he's gonna splash one. 2-1 game Zemun. Zard Rasic.
White ball. Saving your life. I appreciate it, bro. One more time.
Averink. Oh, he got a birdie. Good move. He sent Boofy flying. He might have picked up some sky miles. As Averink just cruised to the cup, tied it up 2 apiece. Bas coming out to set the screen. Averink drops it down low. The mountain. Power move, bucket. And then look at the athletic defense leads to the mountain. Pulling the goal down. Assault on the rim, but oh, didn't clear it. So that nice finish there from the mountain will not count. Got me all excited for no reason. 3-2 game. Oh, beautiful, beautiful move. The spin and the score. Boskovic evens things up at 3 apiece. Julian kicking it out to MVT. He airballs it. Had to force it up late in the shot clock. .738 left in our final game of the day. Here from Wenceslaw Square in Prague, Czech Republic. What a pass. And a nice finish as well. Great vision on the entry. Mr. Doogie though. Grinding down low. Draws the foul. Good patience. And again, The Hague trying to force a three-way tie with a win. They got to have it, otherwise elimination awaits them. Zemun losers in the quarterfinals in Saskatoon. They get Mr. Doogie back for this tournament, and they're back to their at least three of their core four. They did win that 2017 World Tour final with Bogdan Dragovic. But they got Naboisa Boskovic on this squad. Maybe not as offensively gifted, but this is still a dangerous team. Oh, the Mountain. It's like you must have forgot.
Nike 3x3 Cup. Show me that you are the best 3x3 fan of the world.
Shout out to the Czech fans. The only time they left the venue was when we had the 45-minute rain delay today. Other than that, it's been thick. Not very many empty seats here in the venue right on the court. You also got throngs of fans just hanging out outside of the court too. So, tens of thousands of spectators checking out the 3x3 action here in Prague throughout tomorrow. So, foul on the floor. Three fouls on Zemun, one on The Hague, 4-4 game. Avery on the move. A little extra sauce on that one. Got it to drop down. The shooter's touch, Mr. Doogie telegraphed his pass, and Jaring got a hand on that. Oh, Mr. Doogie. He's fouled. Avery slapped him upside the head.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and more. And also on the YouTube channel of the FIBA 3x3.
Dugosia looking for Vufi. Vufi coming to set a screen. Doogie going to the crossover, falling down. Rock finds his way to him, and, well, look, sometimes when things work, they just work. That ball had no business coming back to Mr. Doogie. Somehow he gets it over to Naboisa Boskovic, who gets the bump and the bucket. Now, can he convert a two-point play? We about to find out. Now, I asked the question earlier, my trivia question, of who averages the most points per game on the World Tour this year. Told y'all to check in with us on social media at FIBA 3x3, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And I would announce the winner, give him a shout out. Hey, shout out Roske for having a stroke like that from long distance. I'm gonna be checking in to see who gave that correct answer. And we'll be giving you a shout out before we get out of here in the next 6 minutes. Two-piece, launched, missed, Vufi, rebound. Mr. Doogie stopped short, went back to the baseline, put on the brakes again, and missed the layup. Avery trying to cross, but Dugosia all over him. Jaring hands it off to Avery, who gets it over to MVT. Avery going to the right, spinning left. Tough shot, missed it. Foul on Avery, so he's trying to keep it alive. That'll be number 5. Yeah, number 5 on The Hague. Vufi gives it up to Raske. Raske setting up shot from the right wing. Can knock that down. Didn't do it that time. Scasper down low. MVT almost had it stolen, but way to stick with it. Julian Jaring, he gets the score, but you got a challenge coming from Zemun. I think that was a shot. They felt like that was a shot clock violation. I believe so. Yeah, shot clock challenge. They might have a point there. We will take a look. We will have our expert staff spend some extra time taking a peek at that.
If you want the shirt, make some noise!
I want to thank our global sponsor, Wilson, our founding partner, Nike.
Make some noise!
Our official timekeeper, T-So, for help making this this thing possible that we call 3x3 that we all love. Can't forget about our official suppliers, Skelter Sports and Inleo, as well as Magic Sky. And show some local love to our local organizing sponsors. Home Credit, Hyundai, Chance, Capital Prague, and Czech Basketball Federation. 8-6 contest. Vufi, rebound. Zemun on the move. Boskovic, up fake. Daylight. Wide open lane to the rim. Avery. Oh, nice finish, but it's wiped off. Down low. The mountain. Oh, he just took Mr. Doogie to the body shop. Banged him up. Gave him a bucket. 10-7. Raske pulls the trigger. He misses. Now Lazar kicks it over. Mr. Doogie doing his dance. Swings it back, and this time Rosic makes good on the second time. So Zemun now up by 5 in a 12-7 game. A game again that The Hague cannot afford to lose, already falling to Piran. If it stays to course, it'll be Zemun going 2-0 and Piran being the second team coming out of the group. But 12-8 game, 2-possession game, plenty of time left, 4 minutes. Mr. Doogie, and they set it up nicely with the pass, but tough on the fadeaway attempt. Rosendahl, big boss, the mountain. Yeah, he's got a different kind of elevation. He hits the hook. Vufi, ooh, missed it. Good D. Mr. Doogie got a couple of hands up. Avery chunked the deuces from forever away, and then he fouls. Dugosia. 6 fouls on The Hague, no more to give. Zemun with 5 fouls.
The last Nike shirt. 1, 2, 3, make some noise! Clap, 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 clap.
Look back at some of the highlights, and there's Avery. That one didn't count.
Okay.
But it has been Zemun. They are one of those teams that sometimes you kind of look and say, man, how do they continue to find ways to win? That's because they don't always win sexy. But you don't have to win sexy. The key word is win. One more and they'll be going into the quarterfinals unscathed here in Prague. 3-point lead as it stands right now. Avery could trim into it. Jaring, he gives it a shot from the left wing and a miss.
3x3 Nike shirt, 3x3 Nike cap. tomorrow afternoon. As you are a very, very good fan from the beginning of the tournament.
So here's Julian.
3 minutes.
Shooting the first of 2. Misses.
First one good. What about a second for the Julian? Jenny. The high. Last 3 minutes. That's the game.
They're getting things set up on the block here as Jaring will shoot his second free throw. And Julian gets one more lane violation on Zemun. Makes this free throw. We're looking at a 2-point game now. And he goes glass. Just how he planned it. Boskovic moving left. Julian in pursuit. That's some good D right there. But maybe a little bit too aggressive on the swipe attempt. And that's one that The Hague did not want, because that's number 7. Puts him in a penalty. And we'll put Zemun on the stripe by way of Lazar Rasic. Shoots the first of 2 and makes the first of 2. Rasic rocking number 4. And he cannot knock down the second free throw. Avery contorts his body on the layup attempt, but he's able to pick up the foul in the process. Both teams in the penalty. 7 fouls apiece in a 3-point game with 2:47 remaining.
Last game of day 1.
And again, final game of day 1. It comes down to this. Again, if The Hague are able to win this and force a 3-way tie, we will then have to work out the numbers in terms of the tiebreaker scenario. So we have 3 1-1 teams.
And you can see Dutch fans just over there in the grandstand.
Mr. Doogie keeping it alive. Jump ball. Jump ball always awarded to the defense. So just put that in your back pocket. So The Hague will have it. 2.5 to play. Avery stops. Moves to the left side of the court. Opens things up for Rosendahl. The Mountain working on Boskovic. Took a little bit too long to get the shot up, and that's credit to Boskovic. You just want to hold on as long as you can when you are obviously severely undersized guarding a 7-footer. That's exactly what he did. Boskovic now trying to put some pressure on the interior D at his own self, and he misses the shot. There's Rosendahl. Avery up fade. Good look. Splash. The Hague in front. Can they go all the way from the qualifying draw to the quarterfinals? We will find out. It is 14 apiece with a $1:50 left. Avery through the legs, cross, lost the rock though. Now Boskovic working from the Inleo logo. He's got the Mountain in front of him. He kicks it. Rasic pulled the trigger, missed it, but rebounded by Zemun. Lazar lost the rock. Jarring to Avery just inside the out of bounds line. He missed it. Foul call. That one on Rosendahl. That's number 8 on The Hague. Minute 16 left.
We want to hear the sound of
both teams in the penalty again. So now Nikola Vukovic and Vufi will step up and attempt 2 big-time free throws for Zemun.
Okay, first good. Clap your hands on the beat, come on.
Makes 1 or 2. So Zemun with a 1-point advantage. Approaching the 1 minute mark, Rosendahl takes the ball and puts it where it's supposed to go. In the bucket, 15 apiece. 55 ticks left and counting. Oh, Boskovic, quick cross. Oh, what a delectable finish. Great touch off the glass. 16 of 15. Nice feed, and there's Rosendahl taking off. He brought his toolbox, it's hammer time. The big man getting up and evening things up at 16 apiece.
From Netherlands, Team
So both teams get a break, 41 seconds left. Final game of the day is coming down to the wire. We can't lock in the quarterfinals until this one is a done dilly.
Back to the game. Game start 6-6. Let's go, guys. 41 seconds left. Possession, Team Zemun from Serbia.
Mr. Doogie to Lazar. Lazar spin, comes free, and breaks the tie, 17 to 16. Zemun in front, Avery. He's got a quick move. Look at the reverse, but he doesn't finish it. Put a little bit too much English on that. 20 seconds now. Boskovic, he kicks it. Rostic, oh! That man is clutch like a stick shift. So Lazar gives Zemun a 3-point advantage, and it's looking like The Hague might be done. Avery strokes one, but the time is going to run out on the fellas from the Netherlands as the Dutchmen fall in a tight game. 19 to 18,